Hello guys and welcome back to another episode of the Planet Zoo Classroom. I know it's been a little while since the last video, but as I was recently working on something in my Arizona Adventure Park, I thought it is time to show you something new today. So you all might have seen in some kind of way videos on how to build domes, or you didn't. I'm gonna show you today how to build domes, but not just how to build domes, but also how to build something like this here, how to have a ball. And yeah, that's what we are going to do today. It's pretty easy, and yeah, if you build something like those balls, I'm gonna show it to you pretty quick without revealing too much of what I already have built here in Arizona Adventure Park, because that's an episode that will come out in a few days or so. Yeah, if you don't just build a dome but something like this ball, you can use it in different forms. So you can put it down like this and you have some kind of a roundish dome, and you also could put it like this and have this kind of ball form, so it is wider on the middle than it is on the base where your visitors might enter the bowl, dome, ball, whatever. So and you also could use it in different angles to combine them. So we can put down this one and we copy it around and put this one close to it and just sink it a little bit to the ground, or have another one on this side, a little bit lifted higher. And yeah, what you have to do then is just to go inside and remove some of these pieces here, like I'm doing here pretty quick. Just for example, I'm not doing the whole thing right now. So that you have connected and you can get your pass through that. And as you already can see, you have a very interesting shape here like this, and you can build especially with those glass pieces very futuristic and modern buildings, and you really can go crazy with it. You can almost use every material that is in the game and every piece, as long it is the non-grid pieces. The building pieces that are aligned with the grid, that would be not possible to put it down like this here, because you can't bend them in different angles. And so you have to use building pieces off the grid. Okay, so that being said and done, on this one. Okay, so we are going to build our first thing. I'm gonna keep it easy. You can build with as much detail as you like to, as you want to, as you wish to. So we're just going to build a dome right now. And for the dome, especially for the dome, you can use those grid pieces. You don't want to bend the pieces in any kind of angle, you can use it. So what we are going to do here is we are using the wooden pieces and some different ones, some of the Australian ones on top of it, and then we are going for a glass wall. Okay, we're just using this one here. Put it on top of this one, because you always want to have some glass pieces when you build a dome, or if you build a bubble or a ball, because you want to have some lighting in your buildings, and that's why you should always use some glass pieces. What we are going to do next, as I said, I'm not going too crazy with it, because we just have a limited amount of time and I don't want to keep you on the screen for like forever. So we're doing just a little bit of decoration here. I'm going to... Oh, that's very small. Yeah, I'm going to use this piece here. And the easiest way is always that you choose the option that it could snap to the building pieces, so you have it an exact 90-degree angle. So you're going to this, put it down on this side, and if you want to have something like this pole that I'm putting down here, you wanted to have it on both sides. It's much easier when you put it down only at one side, so maybe on the right side or on the left side, wherever you want to, because when you copy the whole pieces around, it would be very difficult keep it look good. You put it down on both sides, so it's much easier if you put it on one side. I'm gonna show you this. I'm gonna show you this right now. So we put this post here only on the right side. We're going to copy it around, like in the video where we made our custom fences. So we have no problem sticking this together and make it look good. But if we are going to copy this and put it on the left side as well, we have the following problem. If we copy the whole thing and turn it around, you have to look that these pillars match identically, and that makes it a lot more difficult to put those pieces together. And the other thing is you might have some sea fighting going on there after that, and we don't want that if we can do something about it. So just some more little steps here. Yeah, just like that. Okay, and one more over here. And now we are going to put down the roof. We make it pretty easy here. We're using the roof pieces that we have in the game, so we're going to use some glass pieces again. And put it down here. Put it down here and there. And then we might use a flat piece at the end of it, because it might look a little weird when you go with these angled pieces. Then you might have some weird shape at the roof that doesn't look that pretty, but you can try it anyways. So and decide if you like it or not. Okay, now we have a very simple shape here. what we are going to do now is we are going to copy the whole thing around. Make sure that you stay in the building when you copy it, so that you can align it perfectly here. So it's like you have some kind of a mirror in here. And now the whole thing is centered around this middle piece. You can see that, but that's the center point of the whole dome that we are going to do. So we are going out of building mode so that the whole thing is marked, I guess. And now we are going to copy the whole thing. Make sure that you put out the mark of the degree of the angle, and now just copy it around like this, and do it again. Do it again. So we're doing this quite a few times until our dome is closed up. And also, if you want to have some habitats in your dome, which I think is the purpose of building a dome in the first place, you might want to start with the habitat first, or whatever, and put the dome afterwards, because you might have some problems if you have a dome in a certain shape or size, and yeah, dome might be too big or too small for what you want to do. So you can do whatever you want. As I said, start with the habitat first or start with the dome. Doesn't matter. Okay, and you already see most of the time when you do this, the last piece won't match perfectly. So here it is quite okay, I guess. So we're just moving this part a little more to the left, and it's still closed on all the sides. You might also have it overlapped. So you can go around again and change the angle of the pieces until it matches, or you just say, "Oh my God, shit on it. It is like it is, and we're just making the best out of it." So if it's not quite perfect, yeah, it's up to you if you mind it or you don't. So, and if you finished it, you can see it gives this nice shape here on top of it, and also gives this nice lighting inside of the dome, depending on what time of day it is. Yeah, and after you finish that, you can just go in, use the pieces, select the piece and delete it, so you can put down your pass here and make sure that your visitors can enter the dome. And also and leave it again. Yeah, and that's how you build a dome. So the next level to this is how to build a ball. So as I said in the beginning, if you want to build a ball, you have to use only pieces that are not aligned to the grid, because it doesn't work with other pieces. So what we are going to do, we select that we only want to see pieces that are not aligned to the grid. And then you can choose, as I said, nearly everything of these pieces. What we are going to do right now is we are going to use some glass pieces, like I did in the example that I showed you in the beginning of the video. And we are going to use these 4x4 glass pieces. Make sure to select this here with an angle of 15 degrees. That's quite important. And make sure to set the check marks on everything here, aside from the rotation mode. You don't want that to have that. So we're going to put down our first glass piece, and you also have to make sure that you have two of these pieces at the bottom and at the top of the ball, because otherwise the rotation won't work. So if you choose those glass pieces, they will, or any other grid pieces of the grid pieces, and have selected these 4 check marks here, they will snap automatically in the right direction to your pieces that you already put down. So you're putting down 2 of these pieces and then a third one on this side. Then you select it, go into it and rotate it just upwards 1 single step for 50 degrees. You copy this one, it will align, will snap automatically to the piece that you put down before that. Put it down and select it, and once again 15 degrees. Copy it around once more, select 15 degrees, copy, select degrees, and again and again and again until you have finished the whole circular shape. This is something that I have done for, not just for the newest episode of Arizona Adventure Park. I also have done it before because I always loved this glass pieces, and I also want to have something like a dome made out of it, but not like this here that looks like a drum. I wanted something that actually looks like some kind of a bowl. And I thought that was not quite possible, so I experimented something with it. Was very frustrated, and then I thought, well, if you can make domes, then it should be possible if you make these. Just a little moment. Snap. Come on. Yeah. So, make sure that you have these 2 here, like you have in the bottom and the top of it. Because as I said, you don't do that, it won't work. So, and then once again, going down. Yeah, I was thinking, if it is possible to build a dome, it has to be possible with the rotation mode, that you also can build something like a ball with these other pieces, because you could rotate circle, and if you rotate it for 360 degrees, it will give a ball. So yeah, that's what I did. It worked out, and yeah, I just love how that works. Okay, this here, what you are seeing right here, is something that might happen sometime. Don't worry, don't try to move it then back. Just go here, copy it again, and hope that it aligns the next time the correct way. Yeah, as you can see, now it works. Yeah, some of you might ask why I am copying the pieces like this and let them snap to the other pieces, and not just do it like this here. Yeah, there's a simple reason for that. If you copy them like I do and put it down every single piece like this, you make sure that they are perfectly aligned together and match at the bottom of it, and that makes it much more easier that yeah, when you rotate it around, so everything will match correctly. And that's why you should do it that way and not any other way. Yeah, as you can see, should confirm that. As you can see, they match perfectly. There is no overlay or something like that. Every single piece of this shape is where it actually should be. So, we have that shape, and what we have to do now is we select this here and select the whole thing. Sure that everything is selected. Okay, we missed that one. And then put it together as a building. Okay, so now we can do the same thing that we did with the dome. We copy it around, deselect this rotation in any kind of angle, and then we are going to copy it around. And it, in the end, it works the same way as as a dome works. It just has a different shape. And I'm not going to do the whole thing. You know how this will look like. We're just going, we're going back to the dome that we already built. Yeah, because this is how the whole thing looks like in the end. Let's put it out here so you can see. You have a perfect little shiny glass bowl. And as I said in the beginning, you can not only use those glass pieces, you can use all the pieces of the grid, like I did here with yeah, with some plaster pieces. That's just some kind of an EU, I might say. You could also use this and make it a perfect ball as well. You can use, as I said, all of the off-grid pieces. So, yeah, and with that being said, we're at the end of this classroom video. If you have any further questions on how to build domes or balls, just let me know. I also do have a Discord channel right now. So if you have any questions or want to chat about some things in my current zoos, or something like that, feel free to join. I will have the Discord link in the video description, so you can join in if you want to. And yeah, thanks for watching. Leave a like if this was helpful for you, if you like what you saw, and also subscribe to my channel if you don't want to miss any further episodes. And yeah, I'm happy to see you again soon. Bye guys!